Just wanted to share with you this particular, I think, well, at least good news from a senior member of the British monarchy, because as we often see so many times, there's a lot of negativity around certain things that come out. In particular, of course, recently, the alleged pay rise that the British monarchy have got, which is millions. And it's a funny thing, I was sat in the barbers the other day. I know you can't believe it, can you? But I do go occasionally. Not going back, of course, it's gone up now. Found another one, absolutely. But on an interesting note, truly, this was what was happening. The guy next to me was a tourist. The guy cutting his hair was saying, why should we pay all of that money, for King Charles? It's millions, etc. Not realizing, of course, it's exactly not going into his pocket. It's what keeps the royal machine going. It pays the staff wages. You just have to kind of smile in the end. And the guy that was having his hair cut by him, he got up and basically said, oh, I'm off to go and see the changing of the guard. There you go. That's where your money actually goes, paying for a lot of those things. Just wanted to share that because you just realize how headlines get skewed and people take their own direction from it. But one headline that was very heartbreaking, of course, for many people was the recent cancer scare, thankfully now back and sorted, fingers crossed, for the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson. And she was very open about exactly what had happened to her. Things were going incredibly well. The books were selling. She was on a bit of a media comeback, but she had had a lot of stress, as one can imagine. But the good news, given the fact that Sarah has shared a lot of her life with us over the years, and more importantly for a lot of people wanting to know what happened to the Queen's corgis, which are now in her care. They're doing incredibly well. And, she's finally bonded with them. She said it took a while, but they really are now coming back to her and enjoying life, which is wonderful to know, isn't it? But on a more positive note, we can tell you that Sarah, thanks to her openness about that particular battle that she's gone through, has helped see a rise in women going to get personal checks. This dramatically went down during the pandemic, as you can imagine. But now, thanks to the fact that she has spoken out so publicly, people feel, well, if it's okay for her, we should go and do the same. She's not looking for plaudits, not looking for praise, but as she said, that was the whole point about going public. It takes somebody sometimes in the public eye to raise that level of question and say, go and get checked. It doesn't matter how many pamphlets, TV ads put out, but somebody speaking who they feel connectable to will make people go and have a look. And the good thing is, it has. So for everybody out there, good luck on your journey, whatever's happening. And as ever, thank you, Sarah, Duchess of York. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.